Welcome to my tapping channel. Today we're tapping on fear and lessening fear so that it can stop holding you back from doing the things that you want to do, being who you are in the world, showing up in the world as the true you. Before we do though, I'm Sandra, the Tapping Witch, author of Tapping into Abundance, using EFT tapping and the law of attraction to change your mindset and turn your life around. If you want to do just that, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss any videos. If you want to see a free masterclass on how you can combine working on your inner self, doing that deep dive, that shadow work, combine that with the chakras and balancing your chakras at the same time, have a look at how to heal your shadow through balancing your energy centers. The link is in the description field below this video. It is a free masterclass there for you. When we feel fear, we feel it in our nervous system. It is chemicals running through the nervous system, adrenaline, horrible feeling. And it's meant to be uncomfortable because it's meant to encourage us to take action in some way. So whether that is to freeze, whether that is to fight, or whether that is to flee. In our modern world, there's a lot more false evidence appearing real type of fear than there is actual real dangers out there in the world. And most of the time, what we're afraid of is how we're going to be perceived by other people. Who's going to reject us? Who's going to criticize us? Who's going to judge us? What's going to happen if we do such and such, or if we step into our true selves and express our true selves? Who are we going to offend? What's going to happen? Will I lose my job? Will I never get a job? Can I start my business? Can I do this? All of these things can actually hold you back from doing anything to begin with. And so we end up trapped in a cage of fear. And that in and of itself can help us feel absolutely miserable with our lives. When we do step into going for what it is we truly want to go for and having the courage to do that, even if it's difficult, even if there's fear there, even if it's tough trying to get it up off the ground, compare that to just staying where you are and being in that feeling of being trapped, doing something or being someone you know you're not, or doing something that you know deep down inside isn't really your sole purpose. It's not really what you really came here to do. It's what you think you should do or what other people want you to do, or how you can be a good citizen sort of thing, when really deep down inside you're miserable. Fear is something you're going to have to learn to work with. It's never going to go away completely, so you have to learn to work with it. So we're going to do some tapping on fear when it's holding you back. So repeat after me as we do tapping on the karate chop point first. Even though I feel the fear, all of these fears holding me back, it's sabotage. I'm going to honor how I feel anyway. There it is. Good old fear. Like an old friend. There by my side. I don't like it. I'm going to honor how I feel anyway. Even though I go into fear a lot. It holds me back. It stops me in my tracks. It's like a cage that I can't break out of. And I don't like it. I'm going to honor myself anyway. Feeling this feeling of fear. I don't like it. It sabotages me. It gets in the way. It's like a cage. Or a hard shell I can't break through. Sometimes it feels like there's no way out. It's like a cage. And it holds me back. I'm frozen with fear. When I think about what I want to do, when I think about expressing myself, when I think about following my purpose, there it is. Good old fear. Like an old, old friend. And I don't like it. It's difficult to move. It's difficult to take action. All of the what ifs. The fear of judgment. The fear of criticism. All of that fear. Running through my nervous system. I feel the fear. What if I get into trouble with someone? What if they don't like me? What if they laugh at me? What if I fail? All of these unhelpful what ifs. But what if I can feel the fear? Do it anyway, and be safe at the same time. What if I can feel the fear, do it anyway, and be safe at the same time? What if I can feel the fear, do it anyway, and be safe at the same time? What if I can feel the fear, do it anyway, and be safe at the same time? Take a deep breath and let it out. You can continue to tap on the what if I can feel the fear, do it anyway, and be safe at the same time for as long as you need to tap on it. You generally don't need to tap on it for that long for the subconscious to kind of get the message that maybe you can feel these feelings and also be safe at the same time. It's just a way of giving your subconscious a little bit of something to think about, something to play with without forcing it into changing, because you can't force your subconscious mind into change. You've got to negotiate with it. You've got to influence it into change. You can't use force. Try that when you find that there's fear holding you back from doing something that you feel isn't really isn't something that you can base on anything real, or maybe it's just concern over what other people will think, and by you being so concerned about them, you're really holding yourself back. And even if they did say the things that they say, or they do judge you, or they do criticize you, it doesn't really matter in the long run. You can still go through, do what it is that you want to do, and create that new life and bring in new people into your life that will actually support you doing what it is that you do and support you with being who you are. If you want to work one-on-one with me, do book a free clarity session just so that we can have a chat and talk about what fears or whatever it is that may be blocking you or standing in your way from you truly stepping into yourself and doing what you want to do in the world. It's 30 minutes. It's free over Zoom. The link to book is in the description field below this video. If you want to work more in an online course fashion, doing tapping along with balancing your chakras so that at each chakra level you're working with things like fear, like shame, like guilt, grief, all of those feelings and blocks that are in our chakras and also blocking you from stepping into who you truly are, take a look at my 4-month course. It's called The Wheels of Empowerment. The link is in the description field below this video. If you like the video, hit the like button, share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm Sandra, and I'll see you on the next video.